before I sing the song, I just kind of wanted to give a little background. I've been thinking about this song for a little while. These days, I seem to have so many lyrics going on in my head and so many ideas. And I've been very studious to write down the ideas and then come back, because if I don't write them down, then I forget. And there's a lot of like little recordings on my iPad and on my cell phone. So if anything ever happens to me, go back and look in my videos on my iPad and my phone. And there's lots of ideas for songs that have not been written. Some of them have been finished. But this is one that I had been thinking about for a long time. That, I have lots of things that I could say about my life and struggles that I've had, victories that I've had, the moments of 15 minutes of fame, the moments of feeling ignored and alone, all of those things that we all struggle with. But when my life is over and my story is told, what I really want for people to understand is that my whole life, my story has been a story of redemption. My story has been a story of grace. My story has been one of an orphan that has finally found a place. It's a story of a rescue that set this prisoner free. And it's a story of a Savior who saved a wretch like me. And there's a part of this verse that kind of turns it around, that each one of us can share the same story. Each one of us who are believers, who have been through, who have been rescued, who have been redeemed, share the same story. Our story may be different. You may have had different experiences, but it all comes down to the fact that at one point in your life, you recognized your need for a Savior, and the words of John 3:16 were able to be illuminated before you when you were able to believe in Jesus Christ the way that John 3:16 says that we need to believe in Jesus Christ, to depend upon the perfect sacrifice of Jesus Christ as our only hope of salvation. And we as believers all share that experience and have a knowing about that we know. That's what keeps the common bond between us, is that we understand we've all been rescued. So anyway, so this is a song called The Story. One by one, I'll tell the story of the things He's done. I'll tell the story of the battles won and every victory. And day by day, I'll tell the story of amazing grace. I'll tell the story how I'll see His face one day when I get home. The story sounds familiar. I guess you'd say it's true, 'cause it's the story that we all can tell. 'Cause it's a story of me and you. This is a story of redemption. This is a story of His grace. This is a story of an orphan is a story of a Savior who died for you and me. Through the years, I'll tell the story how he's always near. I'll tell the story how he dried my tears when my heart was torn. And all my days, I'll tell the story of the God who saves. I'll tell the story how he freed this slave and set his soul on fire. Oh, the story sounds familiar. I guess you'd say it's true, 'cause it's a story that we all can tell, 'cause it's the story of me and you. This is a story of redemption. This is the story of his grace. This is a story of an orphan who finally found a place. This is a story of a rescue that set a prisoner free. This is a story of a Savior who died for you and me. Oh, oh, oh. This is a story of his grace. This is a story of an orphan that finally found a place. This is a story of a rescue that set a prisoner free. This is a story of a Savior who saved a wretch like me. This is a story of a Savior who saved a wretch like me. This is the story of a Savior who saved a wretch like me.